उसमें कुछ भी नहीं लिखा हुआ है।
So at the end of 6 overs, the score is 74 without loss for the C Scalar Guardians. And the way they've started, it's been an excellent effort, especially this man, Umesh Gowda. 52 of 24 for him. And Sanjay is playing second fiddle. 14 of 12. 74 without loss at the end of 6 overs. Current run rate is 12.3 and over from here on. What the projected score shows is 247, but being realistically aware, a 200 is pretty much on the cards. And the way Umesh is batting, I'm 100% sure that he can take the game away from the oppositions. So introduction of spin into the attack now after Krish having an expensive over. They've brought in Tejas Shah. Sanjay will be on strike. 74 without loss at the end of 6 overs. We'll have to wait and see how many more can they get. And such an innings by Umesh. हिंदी में कहा जाता है धुआंधार बल्लेबाजी, कुछ इसी तरह देखने मिली आज. पहली बॉल आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप एज लगी है. सिंगल लेंगे या नहीं, मना कर दिया. स्ट्राइक पर रहेंगे संजय. I think one way that Sanjay needs to bat is aggressively, because either he needs to be aggressive or he has to just give the strike to Umesh, because Umesh 52 of 24. Wow. Scratched off the back foot, and that's a misfield. The ball's racing away towards the fence, and that will be a boundary. There's no stopping these two out here in the middle. Once it had crossed the fielder at cover, look at that. It was going towards the fence, and no chance for the man out there. It's excellent stuff. Second game of Hitachi Premier League. It's the season 5. Day 1, game 2. First game, Del Dynamos winning the game comprehensively with 22 runs. And now, this game dominated by the Z-scale. Another single inside edge towards mid-wicket. The ever so dangerous Umesh Kauda has come on strike. Well, it's hard to believe that these are people who work day in, day out, and not the ones who keep playing 24/7. The way Umesh has batted looks in fine touch. It looks like a man. He looks like a man who plays regularly. You know, he's been practicing in the nets. That's what it seems like, because look at that technique. Look at the head. Oh, कट किया इस बार. गेंद जा रही है पॉइंट की तरफ. सिंगल लेने की कोशिश और आसानी से क्रॉस कर लेंगे. बहुत अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स दोनों बल्लेबाजों के बीच में. सिर्फ चौके छक्के नहीं लगाए, अच्छे सिंगल्स भी लिए हैं. I think that's one of the reasons why they've mounted this humongous score of 80 without loss in the 7th over already. Outside off stump, this time slashed hard yet again. That's missed. Other side of cover. Racing away towards the fence. And that will be another boundary. This is excellent stuff going on here at the Air India Sports Club. Look at that. Bang. Back foot से कट किया उसे कवर के दूसरी तरफ. पहले बाईं ओर और अब दाईं ओर एक और चौका बटोर लिया. 84 बिना किसी नुकसान के. अब भी एक बॉल बची है इस ओवर में. Have to wait and see how many more can they get. Sanjay, couple of boundaries for him. Confidence बढ़ता है ऐसे बैट्समैन का जब एक दो बाउंड्रीज लगती है. I think that's what's happening here. For the longest we saw Umesh be the aggressor, and now slowly and steadily Sanjay is the man. Well, projected score 246. Every over they're getting boundaries at will. Last ball. Sanjay drives it again past cover, but there is protection in the deep. Good field placement. End of another over. 7 gone. It's 85 now without loss. Krish will continue his spell. Here with 13 in his first over. It's 85 without loss at the end of 7 overs. Sanjay batting on 24 of 17, and Umesh Gowda 53 of 25. Can you believe it? The power play restrictions have been lifted, and now you can have 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle as a maximum. Here goes Krish. Oh, and there goes Sanjay as he found the gap. Not quite. It'll just be a single in the deep. More importantly, the danger man, Umesh, comes back on strike. ऐसी बैटिंग बहुत कम देखने मिलती है आपको. न्यूटन नाइट्स ने टॉस जीतकर बॉलिंग का फैसला किया, लेकिन बहुत पछतावा होता हुआ. 53 of 25. He swept it again. Again into the gap. The ball's racing away. और ये एक और चौका. बहुत अच्छी बल्लेबाजी. हवा दी गेंद को और हवाई फायर किया उमेश ने स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में चौके के लिए. बढ़िया शॉट. प्रेशर बरकरार रखा है. 90 स्कोर हो चुका है अब. प्रोजेक्टेड स्कोर यहां से 245 नजर आता हुआ, बिकॉज एवरी ओवर they're scoring a couple of boundaries. That's putting immense pressure on the bowlers. The captain of the fielding side does not know where to place his fielders. That's the reality when Umesh is on strike. 57 of 26. Quick fire innings. We saw 100 scored in the first game by Deepak. Deepak Nikam and Umesh. 57 of 26 for him. Sanjay at the non-strikers end having the best seat in the house. 25 for him and 57 for Umesh. Oh, he goes down the ground. Back to the bowler. That's good fielding of his own bowling. Krish stops the ball. Keeps it to a dot ball. Krish to continue. Umesh on strike. Short third man and point in place. He's tried to cut the ball. That's a play and a miss. Beautifully bowled. Flatter trajectory. The ball did not spin back into the right-hander. It just carried on with the arm, and that's why a play and a miss. It's the 8th over of the innings. Already past 90 runs. Oh, again, another play and a miss. 3 dot balls back to back. For the first time in this game, Umesh has played so many dot balls. Quite unlikely scenario going on right now. 57 of 29 for Umesh. And he's done the bulk of scoring for his side. Have been a few extras here and there, but still got the boundaries. Sweeps the ball. That's in the air. And that's fallen no man's land. That's going to be a single. It's Tejas will continue his spell of bowling. And when your side is leaking runs, the way the Newtonix Knights are, the captain does not know who to give the bowling to. Because the only way that they can make a comeback is by picking up a wicket. But the batters looking extremely comfortable out there in the middle, especially this man, Umesh Kauda. Looking at him, all the other batters must be oozing with confidence. 91 without loss, the score. 8 overs have been bowled. Still a couple of overs remaining before the drinks break. And 91 is what they've got. Tejas is the bowler. Tejas having a look at his field. There's a short third, point, cover, and a short mid wicket. 4 inside the circle, a deep extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and a deep backward square leg in place. Sweeps the ball, and it's going to be a single. And just to remind everyone, this is the challenge over. And in this challenge over, 8 runs is what the target is for the batting side. They've set a target of 8 runs, getting a single of the first ball. 92 the score. So the whole point of this challenge over is how many runs. Just after this delivery, we'll talk about it. Driven down the ground towards long off. It's going to be another single. So the rule of the challenge over is pretty simple. The target that you set for the bowling side, you have to score exactly that many number of runs or more. And if you achieve that target, if you attain that target, the score multiplies. समझ लीजिए आपने 8 रन का टारगेट सेट किया, जैसे यहाँ पर इस ओवर में 8 रन का टारगेट दिया गया है. 8 रन अगर बना लेती है बैटिंग साइड तो टोटल 16 रन गिने जाएंगे. लेकिन यदि 8 रन नहीं बना पाए तो ये एक मेडन ओवर करार दिया जाएगा. सो वील हैव टू सी हाउ तेजस बोल्स. कहाँ पर बॉलिंग करेंगे तेजस, ये देखना होगा. शॉर्ट लेंथ खेल दिया हवा में, गेंद जा रही है पॉइंट के ऊपर से बाउंड्री की तरफ और ये चौका पॉइंट के ऊपर से. कमाल का स्ट्रोक. ये देखिए कोई मौका नहीं था वहां पर पॉइंट के फील्डर को. कोशिश पूरी की लेकिन रोक नहीं पाए और देखते ही देखते 6 रन ऑलरेडी हो चुके हैं इस ओवर में. $97 the score. Umesh Gowda, my goodness, what a knock this has been. Full toss, he goes high in the air, chance of a catch, but it falls in no man's land and they will come back for 2. They have achieved the target of the challenge over. That means that the score will multiply into 2. 8 was the target. They get 16. That's the end of 9 overs. And 100 up for the Z Scalar Guardians at the end of 9. अब क्रिश आए हैं अपनी तीसरी ओवर की शुरुआत करने और बड़ा हिट लगाने की कोशिश सीधा बॉलर के पास. 107 रनों की ये पार्टनरशिप, ओपनिंग साझेदारी सिर्फ 55 गेंदों में. एंड 64 रन इसमें से बनाए हैं उमेश ने और 26 संजय के बल्ले से. क्रिश अपनी तीसरी ओवर में ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर गेंद इसे उठाकर मार दिया है. गेंद हवा में, फील्डर वहां मौजूद, लेकिन ओह बढ़िया एफर्ट, बहुत बढ़िया एफर्ट, ब्रिलियंट फील्डिंग आई मस्ट से. They've taken 2 nevertheless, but he saved a couple of runs for his side. That's excellent stuff in the deep. It was hit with some power. And for a moment it looked like it was going all the way for 4, but the way the fielder at deep extra cover adjusted was exceptional, 109 without loss is the score. Tossed up delivery outside off. He's gone high in the air. Will this be taken? Oh, it's over his head. That's a 6. कमाल का शॉट लॉन्ग ऑफ के ऊपर से. कोई मौका नहीं वहां फील्डर के पास. हवा में गेंद थी, देखिए वापस ऊपर जाती हुई और बिल्कुल चांद की सैर कराते हुए. बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी. 115 बिना किसी नुकसान के. ये 10वां ओवर चल रहा है इस मुकाबले का और 34 रनों पर संजय खेल रहे हैं, 64 रनों पर उमेश खेल रहे हैं और जी स्केलर गार्डियंस न्यूटनिक नाइट्स के जज्बातों से खेल रहे हैं यहाँ पर. सब ब्रिलियंट परफॉर्मेंस बाय द जी स्केलर नाइट गार्डियंस, beg your pardon, after losing the toss and put into bat first. Outside off stump, trying to cut the ball. A play and a miss, beautifully bowled. I think that's the length he needs to bowl. That's the perfect trajectory. Flatter through the air and the field set into the offside. दसवां ओवर इस मुकाबले का. 9.4 ओवर, 115 बिना किसी नुकसान के. आउटसाइड ऑफ स्टंप, पहली विकेट हो सकती थी ये. द बैक लेग was in the air for a while And if the keeper had collected the ball cleanly and dislodged the bails in time, it could have been curtains for Sanjay, but gets away with it. Umesh Gowda and Sanjay, 115 run partnership for the opening wicket. Very rarely does this happen in T20 cricket. Back of length, played with soft hands, and that's the end of the 10th over. 10 overs gone, it's 115 without loss. दस ओवरों का खेल हो चुका है और अब 11वें ओवर की शुरुआत. चेंज ऑफ एंड्स. Bowling from the pavilion end now. 115 without loss. Sanjay 34 of 25. Umesh 64 of 35. This is what domination means. Newtonic Knights winning the toss, electing to bowl first, and really must be feeling that they've made an error in judgment because the Z Scalar Guardians, they've just torpedoed the innings completely for the opposition. Umesh is on strike, and it's been exceptional, this performance. As you can see, it's just one-way traffic so far. Start of the 11th over. Tejas will continue into his third over. Change of ends for him. Outside off, he goes into the air. Fielder there. And it falls short. He'll just get a single though. Trying to go across the line, Umesh. Trying to clear the long on boundary. Yeah, that's what he needed to do. Go over cover. Sanjay on strike. He just got good stats. But today, can he do better down the leg side? That's a wide. Yep, wide signaled by the umpire. It's always going down leg. In the air, it's in the air. Fielder under it. And he's taken the catch. That's the first wicket. And Sanjay is the man to be dismissed. 34 for him. And the first wicket goes down. Newman in was out there in the middle. It's Bhavesh at number 3. Batted up since a very long time. Poor guy has not got a chance to bat. Bhavesh Lakhani. Look at his stats. Strike rate over 100. That's what matters here. In a T20 game, you don't look at the average. The strike rate is more important. Current run rate 11 and over. And the Z-Scalar Guardians, they've taken the game away so far. If you talk about the first 10 overs. But in the 11th over, Tejas Shah providing that first wicket. That breakthrough that his side needed. Bhavesh outside off stump and gets off the mark straight away. That's beautifully punched down the extra coverage. Slight misfield there. Slight misfield. वापस आ जाएंगे 2 रनों के लिए. ये कहता है कि प्रेशर सिर पे मंडराता हुआ जी स्केलर गार्डियंस पूरी तरह से डोमिनेट करते हुए न्यूटनिक्स नाइट्स के फील्डर एक्स्ट्रा कवर पर मौजूद थे. उसको खेला गया था बहुत हल्के हाथों से. एक ही रन होना चाहिए था, लेकिन एक की जगह 2 रन वहां पर मिलते हुए. Of the back foot, he's opened the face of the bat. He'll look for a single and quite comfortably in the end they get to the other end. और अब strike पर आए हैं उमेश. Lost up delivery, swept it away. Played finer. And what a fine shot that is. Ends the over with a boundary. 11 gone. 1, 2, 3 for 1. Engine bowling now. Vishal into the attack. That's a tossed up delivery played with soft hands towards point, and they'll get a single, will they? Yes, quite comfortably. This Bhavesh Lakhani looks like a very smart cricketer. He's gone out there to bat and he's not wasted any time. And he knows his role pretty clearly. He just has to give the strike as much as he can to Umesh Gowda, and Umesh is doing the rest. 69 of 37. इतना मार रहे हैं जैसे कि खिलवाड़ चल रहा हो यहाँ पर. एक तरह से न्यूटनिक नाइट्स को कम बैक करना ही पड़ेगा. विशाल अटैक में आते हुए, और क्या विशाल वो ब्रेक थ्रू दे सकते हैं, ये देखना होगा. पवेलियन एंड से अपनी पहली ओवर डालते हुए हल्के हाथों से खेला, उसे सिंगल लेने की कोशिश लेकिन मना कर दिया. मिड विकेट का फील्डर तैनात, तेज, और कोई रन मिलेगा नहीं. बहुत बड़ी साझेदारी पहले विकेट के लिए. 116 रनों की जो तेजस शाह ने तोड़ी पिछले ओवर में संजय के विकेट के तहत. और अब नए बल्लेबाज भावेश नंबर 3 पर आए हैं, लेकिन वो नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पर है. उमेश स्ट्राइक पर है. स्वीप करने की कोशिश, हवा में गेंद फिर से बैकवर्ड स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में, लेकिन इस बार एक ही रन मिलेगा. फील्डर परफेक्टली प्लेस्ड फॉर दैट स्वीप शॉट. 126, in fact 125 is the score. 12th over of the innings. 125 in the 12th over. Looking well set for 200 from here on. Tossed up delivery, driven, it's in the gap. They will run the first one hard. Will they come back for two? That's the question. Taking the man on, taking the throw on, and they've come back for two. That's good running. Very good effort by Bhavesh Lakhani. Vishal pulled a decent over so far, just the 4 runs of it. He's kept it tight. Bhavesh on strike. 127 the score. Projected score from here on looks like 218. पर वो थोड़ा सा दूर की सोच. ओ क्या बढ़िया बॉल थी ये, ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर, और हल्की सी मूवमेंट करती हुई पिच से टिप्पा खाकर बाहर गई. कांटा बदला और पूरी तरह से बीट कर बैठे यहाँ पर बैटर को. भावेश लखानी सोच रहे होंगे ये हो क्या गया, क्या ये बॉलर ने डाला, क्या ये पिच से हुआ. लेकिन जो भी हुआ बहुत बढ़िया हुआ विशाल के लिए. लास्ट बॉल उनके पहले ओवर की, 12वें ओवर की आखिरी गेंद. टॉस्ड अप डाउन द लेग साइड. कैश पर बल्ला लगाए, लगता तो है. रन्स मिलेंगे यहाँ पर, कितने रन मिलेंगे ये बहुत बड़ा सवाल. चौका मिलेगा, बिल्कुल बढ़िया. स्वीप कर दिया इसे, सिर्फ दिशा दी इसको, और अच्छी ओवर का डिसअपॉइंटिंग अंत. 131 for 1 after 12. Tejas into his final over, that's been cut into the gap. The ball's racing away towards the point region. They should come back for two. Will they come back for two? Yes, they do. बड़ी आसानी से 2 रन यहाँ मिलते हुए. डायरेक्ट हिट जरूर था, लेकिन लगता है उमेश वापस आ गए. तेजस ने बहुत अच्छी गेंदबाजी की है, एक विकेट चटकाया है सिर्फ 28 रन देकर. 133 for 1 the score. Oh, trying to slog the ball down the ground. That's a play and a miss, beautifully bowled. It's a dot ball. 72. 41 this time onto the pads. He's flicked the ball, looking for a quick single. Chance of a run out if he hits. He does not. Direct hit. लगती तो फिर वापस जाना पड़ता पवेलियन की ओर भावेश को. थोड़े से नाराज है भावेश इस कॉल से. थोड़ी बेहतर हो सकती थी कॉलिंग दोनों के बीच में, लेकिन उमेश गौड़ा को पता था कि एक हल्के हाथों से खेलकर सिंगल लेने का बहुत फायदा हो सकता है. Batting on 73 of 42, and on the other hand, we have Bhavesh Lakhani, who's just gone into bat 10 of 6. He's also looked good, looked positive. Hit a boundary of the last ball that he faced. He just into his final over, 3.3, 1 for 29, down the leg side, and he lets it go. That's another wide. Wide का इशारा अंपायर का. डाउन द लेग साइड, फिर से स्वीप करने की कोशिश, फिर से मिस कर बैठे कीपर. और सिंगल लेना चाहते थे यहाँ पर उमेश, लेकिन मना कर दिया भावेश ने. एंड these extras really seeming to hurt the Newtonic Knights. Tossed up delivery played towards mid wicket and that's missed by the fielder. Will be a single towards deep mid wicket now. एक 137 पर एक है स्कोर. और उमेश अब आया स्ट्राइक पर. बड़ा मजा आया इनकी बल्लेबाजी देखकर. लेग साइड में खेलने की कोशिश, गेंद जा रही है डीप मिड विकेट की तरफ. क्या एक रन से ज्यादा मिल पाएगा? जी नहीं. They'll just take a single and keep rotating the strike. You know they are well ahead of this game, and all they need to do is continue the scoring rate. Still a lot of cricket to be played in this game. The first innings going on, and just the 13th over in progression. Last ball of the 13th. Tossed up. Goes down the ground. Goes back to the bowler. Slight misfield. Will they take that single? They decide not to. So at the end of 13, it's 138 for 1. तेरह ओवरों का खेल हो चुका है और 138 पर एक स्कोर. उमेश गावड़ा बैटिंग ऑन 74 of 43. Wow, this man is just something else. Tossed up, he goes high in the air. Will this be caught? Fielder does not get to the ball. They will get a single though. Was an opportunity, but fell in no man's land. This time he goes into the leg side. Into the leg side, but there is a man in the deep yet again. Another single. Singles coming quite comfortably now. The boundaries are something that are suddenly hard to come by. Have to wait and see. Down the leg side. Tried to sweep the ball. Missed it. Vishal. Beautiful delivery played with soft hands towards short third. They will look for a single. Oh, that's excellent effort. Well, talk about innovation, talk about creativity. Fielder at short third. कमाल फुटवर्क वहां पर दिखता हुआ. बल्लेबाज तो कर ही रहे, फील्डर भी कुछ कमाल का फुटवर्क कर रहे हैं वहां पे. विशाल on strike. 142 for 1 the score. Tossed up, drives it firmly towards long off. He'll run the first one hard, but should only get one. All of the over played with soft hands towards short third and will be a dot ball. So it's 144 for 1 after 14. 6 more to go. Into his final over, 77 of 46 for Umesh Gowda, eyeing the 3-figure mark. Can he get the second 100 of this tournament? Steps out, he goes high in the air. Oh, that's high in the air. And that's been dropped by the fielder at long on. That should have been taken. आसान सा कैच था ये, लेकिन कैच छूटा, जीवन दान मिला और जले पे नमक छिड़कने जैसा कैच छोड़ने के बाद चौका लगते हुए. So every run from now on will be like a ticking bomb for the fielder out there at long on. It was straight to the man, should have been taken. Standard of fielding has been really high here in the Hitachi Premier League Season 5. Sammy tries to lay it down the ground. There's an appeal. There's an appeal. Is that out? Not sure what the decision was, but I think, well, still a long discussion going on. The umpire says not out. Well, a good decision, I must say, because under pressure, you need to make the right call. And it is Umesh again who survives. 81 of 48 for him. Krish, third ball. Played towards cover. Slight misfield. Oh, that's not the best of attempts. Will be a single. And Krish to continue. Drives it towards mid wicket. That's a slight misfield. There is a man in the deep. It'll just be another single though. Not more than one. .150 up now with that single. Important single. 150 in the 15th over already. Stop delivery trying to go over cover. There's an appeal and that's been given. And Umesh walks. He walks back. 82 runs, 82 very, very good runs for his side. Tossed up delivery, looped in the air. Trying to play over cover. And a very good catch by the wicketkeeper. Pratyush with the catch, doesn't make any mistake. Krish, last ball of his spell. And the new man in, it's got high in the air. Chance of a catch, and he's caught it. Very good catch, very well judged catch. Back to back wickets and ends this spell with 2 for 33. 15 gone, it's 150 for 3. So now we have new man in at the non-strikers end, and on strike now will be the set batter Bhavesh Lakhani. Needs to get going for his side. 150 for 3 the score. Vishal. The ball that's in the air. Oh, that almost would have been a catch. Almost would have been a team hat trick. And it's that man Krish at deep mid wicket who was the wicket taker last couple of times. Last couple of deliveries, in fact. New man in is Kiran on the striker's end. Bhavesh took a single of the very first ball, and Kiran is now on strike. Kiran Kurade facing the first ball. Vishal has bowled very well in a couple of overs into his third. Right off, cuts it. Cuts into the gap. The ball's racing away towards the fence. Will it be stopped? I don't think so. That's going to be 4. Brilliant shot. It was outside off stump and he cut it beautifully, I must say, for 4 runs. And that boundary, he gets off the mark straight away. Vishal to continue. Lost up delivery. That is tucked away into the leg side. Slight misfield will be allowing them to take that single. Bhavesh on strike. Drives this straight towards cover. That's not going to be a run. Dot ball. Last. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Very, very well bowled. Angled into the pads. Another dot ball. So after Kiran took that single, couple of dot balls by Bhavesh. Last ball now of the over. A leg spinner. Oh, that was a googly, was it? Punch down the ground for a single, and at the end of 16, it's 157 for 3. Outside off stump, that'll be a wide. Wide to start off 17th over still. A lot of cricket to be played here. We have to wait and see what happens here. Tossed up, punched through the offside. Pankaj with a full toss. Well fielded in the deep. It'll just be a single. It's good. Pankaj to continue. That's again played towards point, but that's missed by the fielder there. Should have been stopped. Should have been stopped. But they will get that single comfortably in the end. Suddenly, the scoring rate has gone down drastically. Not how they started. Started off with a bang, but it's been a little quiet since then. It was 115 at the end of 10 overs, but then suddenly momentum has shifted as the wickets have tumbled from one end. Tossed up delivery, that's driven straight towards cover. Another dot ball yet again. Suddenly the momentum has come back towards the Newtonix Knights. Brilliant bowling by Pankaj as well. Side off, trying to cut the ball and straight towards point again. Another dot ball. Slight misfield, but there is backing up. So it'll be a dot ball. 20 over game. Couple of deliveries remaining. Pankaj. Oh, quicker delivery. Cuts the ball towards short third. They want a quick single. Yes, no sort of a situation, but they cross over. Was a good call by Kiran. Bhavesh gets that single. Last ball. Should be a wide, is it? Yes, it is. Down the leg side. Lets it go. Still one more remaining in this over. Pankaj to Kiran. Tossed up, outside off, drives it. Gets a single, keeps strike. And that's the end of the over. Vishal into his final over. Full toss played behind square on the leg side. That's racing away, but there is a fielder in the deep. Slight misfield. Will they get two? Running for the second. Oh, that should be a run out at the bowler's end. That's poor calling. And that's the wicket. Kiran has to go back to the pavilion. Look at that. Huge mix up. Both the batters at one end. Driven firmly towards deep mid wicket. Will they come back for two? That's the question. And they should. They should. And they do. Good running between the wickets. They get 2 runs for that. "166" the score. Goes down the ground. Goes down the ground, but there is a man in the deep. Krish is the man. It's going to be a single again. Good fielding, good field placement, I must say, by the captain as well. And 67 the score. Outside off, trying to cut the ball. That's a play and a miss. That's very good bowling. Very, very smart stuff this by Vishal. Suddenly, since Vishal and Tejas have bowled, they've stopped the flow of runs. And Krish also in the final over, he bowled really well. And now 167 for 4. That's the score. Couple of balls remaining. Oh, and that's a very good delivery. Took the leading edge, but could have been caught. It's a dot ball. Last ball of his spell. What a spell this has been. 4 overs, almost 4 overs, 3.5, none for 25. He's been wicketless, but he's been very economical. Last ball. Vishal. Oh, and he has got him. Just when I said that he's not picked up a wicket, Mudassir trying to play across the line has to go back to the pavilion. Fifth wicket goes down. 18 gone. It's 167 for 5. Outside off stump cuts towards deep extra cover. It's going to be a single. It's the 19th over of the innings. Single of the very first ball. Vaishak is the bowler, bowling the 19th over of the innings. Sachin is on strike. Outside off. That's missed by the keeper. That's wide and that's racing away towards the fence. That's going to be 4 as well. 4 wides. Bonus runs for the Z-Scaler Guardians. Extra runs will hurt in the second innings. Next ball, that's a full toss. That's been put away. Just guided over. What's the umpire signal? Is that a 4 or is that a 6? We'll have to wait and see. Has gone towards the boundary, that's for sure. Well, it's a no ball and a 6. That means it's going to be a free hit. 4 wides, then a no ball, and then a 6. What is happening here? Free hit, free hit. Oh, that was supposed to be out if it was not a free hit. Trying to play across the line and Vaishak, 1 run In fact, 1 ball and 13 runs. That dot ball is 2 balls and 13 runs he's given away. Can he pick up a wicket for his side? Side off. That's another wide. Side off. Just not found his rhythm so far, Vaishak. Ball number 3. 181 for 5. The score again outside off again. Another wide. Well, he's not able to bowl in the right areas. Already 15 off. A couple of deliveries that's been bowled so far. My goodness. Will they get to 200 finally? Ball number 3. Oh, that's another wide. Another wide. You'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Is it a wide? Is it a no? It's a wide. Sometimes when the ball pitches twice before crossing over to the keeper, umpire can deem it as a no ball, but on that occasion, it was a wide. No doubt about it. Next ball, this time over cover. It's in the gap, but it'll be a single. Bhavesh comes on strike now. Outside off, he's cut the ball towards short third. Gonna be a single. Gives the strike again to Sachin. 2 balls remaining. It's 2 balls remaining still. Full toss. Pushed into the cover region. Looking for 2. And I think they will come back. No, they won't. Well, they should have taken that run. Just a single. "19 runs have come off this over. It's been an expensive one. Last ball. Last ball into the leg side he goes. Goes straight to the fielder. So he'll keep strike. And 20 of that over. 187 for 5 after 19. Last over of the innings, and it's Pankaj Tambe to bowl the final over. 187 for 5 the score. Tossed up delivery. That's a no ball. Back to the bowler. Is it a no ball? We'll have to wait and see for the umpire signal. It's a no ball, yes. It was over waist height. The ball just slipped out of the palm. And it's a free hit. Bhavesh Lakhani really needs one free hit. We'll give him the license. In fact, it's the 19th over. It's the 20th over. There is no need for a license. That's missed again. Trying to play across the line. Completely misses out. And a dot ball. Pankaj Tambe into his final over. Where is he going to bowl? Tossed up. Full toss. He goes into the leg side. High. But on the bounce, just a single. Sachin comes back on strike. He's on 8 of 4. Four balls remaining. 189 is the score now. Outside off. That's a plain miss. Well, I don't think they will be getting to 200 because seems a little difficult. They get a boundary here. That opens up the possibilities. He goes high in the air. Fielder coming under it. Will he be able to take the catch? Oh, on the second attempt, he's missed it. Couple of juggles, but just get one. And with that single, 190, 19.4 overs. Pankaj, unfortunate, could have got a wicket to his name. That's another play and a miss. Looking for a single, and I think they will get that one. I think it's Buys trying to play the lap shot, trying to play the paddle shot. Now the last ball of the innings, 191 for 5. And will they get a boundary? That's the big question. Tossed up delivery, that's high in the air. Well, that's been miscued. It's in no man's land, and that's missed by the fielder. Should have been stopped by deep backward square leg, and that boundary ensures that they reach 195. 196 is the target in the second innings. This time it's onto the pads. He tried to flick that ball. It came off the pads. Jitendra Yadav, it's 29 for 2. Pankaj Tambe, the man on strike. Umar, in fact, Umesh at the non-striker's end. Oh, that's another play and a miss outside off. Tried to drive the ball through the covers and no connection between bat and ball. On that occasion, Jitendra. Into his third over. He's bowled really well so far. 1 for 12 in 2.5. Last ball. Cuts that one straight towards point. Looking for a quick single and slight misfield will allow them to cross over. So 5 overs gone. It's 30 for 2. Gaurav Thakkar, the new introduction into the attack. Now it is Pankaj again on strike. We'll have to wait and see how this run chase gets better for the Newtonix Knights. Down the leg side, he's got some bat on it, but straight towards fine leg. Oh, that's a slight misfield. और दूसरे रन के लिए वापस आते हुए हल्की सी मिसफील्ड वहां पर और एक शॉट वन शॉट का इशारा दैट मींस दैट they ran a couple of runs but they ran the first one short, did not complete the run, so only one run will be added to the total. However, Pankaj gets back on strike. 41 for 2. ये छठी ओवर है इस मैच की, आखिरी ओवर मैंडेटरी पावर प्ले की, इसमें कितने रन बना पाएंगे वो ये देखना होगा. अगली गेंद गौरव, आउटसाइड ऑफ, हवा में गेंद और ओह बढ़िया एफर्ट, ब्रिलियंट ब्रिलियंट स्टफ, फील्ड एक्स्ट्रा कवर, diving effort and a very good throw as well, I must say. Just going to be a single. Going to be continuing now. That's well bowled, opens the face of the bat. It's going towards shot third. It's going to be yet another single. Oh, that's a direct hit as well. Oh, good fielding. But they come safely. Good stuff. Good stuff. 33 for 2 the score. Newtonix Knights. Last over of the batting power play. Pulls the ball over the top, and that should be a boundary. Is it 6? Well, we'll have to wait for the umpire signal. What is the umpire thinking? No signal yet from the umpire. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire signal is. Umpire. It's a boundary. It's a boundary signaled by the umpire. 4. चौके का इशारा. बैक ऑफ लेंथ गेंद थी, उसको पुल कर दिया. सबके बाहर वाइड बॉल का इशारा. To bowl that one again. Was outside off stump. Gaurav. Another brilliant delivery outside off play and a miss. Tried to play it off the back foot, but not much foot movement there. Last ball of the 6th over. And that's missed by everyone. Missed by the keeper as well. Ball's running away. They were looking for two. I think they'll just get the one. That's the end of 6 overs. It's 39 for 2. Six overs have been bowled. The power play just gotten over. Field restrictions are now lifted. Sweeps that ball and completely missed that one. It's good bowling. Bowling well. Bowling in the right areas, more importantly. Tried to play the sweep stroke and there was no connection. 7th over of the innings. Pankaj. Pankaj is on strike. The bowler Bhavesh is into the attack. Slight delay. It's a long game still. Huge target to chase. 196 is what they require in 20 overs. Another 14 remaining. He's going to be continuing from the far end. Tossed up, he goes across the line and there is an appeal, but Bass says not out. Back-to-back dot balls trying to slog into the leg side. And no connection again between bat and ball. It's good keeping, I must say. It's quick to dislodge the bails, the wicket keeper. The bowling also has been top notch. Back of length, he's cut the ball. Looking for a single and he'll get it. On strike is Umesh. Oh, he cross. Batted shot. Straight towards point. And he's got his man. Third wicket goes down for 40. The man at point makes no mistake. Oh, that's another beautiful delivery outside off, trying to play the drive there. Tejas. And a play and a miss there. It's good bowling. Very, very good bowling this. Just the one run of the over. Last ball remaining. And we'll have to wait and see what happens. The current run rate below 6 and over. Bhavesh tosses it up. Oh, another magnificent delivery. End of 7. It's 40 for 3. And this time he's played the ball into the leg side, and that should be a boundary. A very welcome boundary in the end. Not the best of deliveries, but most amazing of results. Now we'll have to wait and see how they go ahead. It's not been their day so far for the Knights. Can they change their fate? It's going to be the big question here. Next ball. Sanjay. Full toss play into the leg side. There is a man on the boundary. Slight fumble, but just a single. It's outside off stump. That should be a wide. It was outside off stump. Well, outside off stump, in fact. Lets it go. Now, are we continuing? Sanjay. Down the leg side. Another wide. That's missed by the keeper, but not far enough. Not take a single. Batted well, Sanjay. Opened the innings with his fellow teammate Umesh. Time played towards Shotha. They're looking for a single, but slight misfield. Man, could have been a dot ball. In the end, they get that one. Well, will they get two? Will they get two? They don't. They don't. They don't. They decide not to run for the second. They'll just get the one. Just take the single and settle for that one. It's the 8th over of the innings. The over rate has been slightly slower than expected, but nevertheless, it's been one-sided kind of an affair so far. Pankaj Tambe, can he get some runs? Another play and a miss outside off, trying to cut the ball. Yet again, he's been beaten. onto the pads. An appeal, but pass says going down leg. So that single will be the end of the over. 8 gone, 49 for 3. Bhavesh to continue. That's a full toss. It's in the air, and that should be taken. Oh! Got out with the catch at covers. Almost hit him in the face. But good reflexes, good reactions. There's an appeal of very first ball. Dislodges the bails. It's going to be a dot ball. Beautiful delivery by Bhavesh. He's spinning the ball away from the right hander, causing some trouble to the batters. Looking good. So far, so good for the Z Scalers. 4 wickets have fallen so far. Pratyush, the new man in. Tossed up delivery. Praise across the line. There's an appeal. There's an appeal. What's the umpire signal? He says it came off the thighs. Good decision under pressure. Very, very good decision, I must say. Was under tremendous pressure, the umpire on that occasion. Tossed up. He goes across the line again. Another loud shout. And another not out. Nod by the umpire. 4 balls, no runs off the over. And a wicket. Trying to play into the leg side and a leading edge. Straight to cover. Bhavesh tosses the ball up. It's a play towards point. Another dot ball. That's good cricket. Good field placement. Oh, and that was unnecessary. Unnecessary. There was no need to have a shy at the keeper's end. Could have been a maiden over. With that single. It's Umesh back on strike. Still 1 ball remaining in this over. 49 in the 9th over. Bhavesh has picked up 2 wickets. He's been so economical. 1.5, 2 runs and taken 2 wickets. The ball remaining still. Last ball. Quicker delivery. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Play and a miss. End of 9 overs. It's 49 for 4. Gaurav Thakkar to bowl the last over before change of ends. And that's a brilliant yorker. And that should be out in the block hole. The batter says that he got some bat on it, but the umpire had raised his finger already. Let's have a look at that again. Pratyush was the man to be dismissed. Was in the block hole. I'm not sure if it came off the bat, but the angle from where we are seeing it, it's inconclusive. At least to the naked eye, but that's a very, very big wicket. Pratyush Bhosle has to go back. 49 for 5. Now, single to get off the mark. Straight away off the very first ball that was played. '50 comes up with that single for the Newtonix Knights, but there's nothing much to celebrate. Well, that will give them a cheer or two. Into the gap, and that's four. Beautifully played in the gap. Off the front foot, and bang, he goes for four. Very, very well played stroke. Fielder there putting a foot out, but not putting in the dive because the ball was always going away from him. 54. Gaurav Thakkar picked up a wicket. It's the last over before the change of ends. 142 needed of 63 balls. A lot to score. Umesh onto the pads. Towards shot fine will be a single. Give strike to. He'll give the strike to Vishal Tondwalkar. He's on strike. Vishal bowled very well in the first innings when he got a chance to bowl. There was havoc from the batters in the first innings of the Z-Scaler Gladiators. Guardians, beg your pardon. This time down the leg side, wide should be the signal, is it? We'll wait for the umpire signal. Leg buys, he says, came off the pads. Tried to flick the ball into the gap, but could not. Like I said, he was bowling fantastically well in the first innings. Vishal now has got a chance to get some runs and get some confidence for the remainder of the tournament. However, Umesh comes on strike. Side off, trying to cut the ball. Another play and a miss. Should be a dot ball. It's been given as a wide, in fact. So a single added to the total. 57 the score now. Still the scoring rate is below 6 and over. Left change of ends after this ball. Last ball. Oh. Guides it towards point and takes the single. Keeps strike. 10 gone is 58 for 5. 11th over. And Bhavesh to continue. Oh, that's high in the air. Has he got enough of it? Has he got enough of it? Yes, he has. Many of it. 6 after the drinks break, 6 after the change of ends, and what a start to the 11th over. Brilliant stroke that. Tossed up. Tries to cut the ball, plays it towards point. Looking for a single, sent back. That's going to be a dot ball. Good bowling by Bhavesh. Good field placement as well. Oh, tries to sweep it. Another play and a miss. Good try. Slogging was the intention. Again, he slogs it this time. Has he got the boundary? Oh, yes, he has. Second boundary. 6 and 4 in this over. Beautiful, beautiful stroke towards the mid-wicket region for 4. That's good intent shown by Umesh. .68 is the score now. The 11th over of the innings. Umesh batting on 34. This looked solid. Only man. This looked a bit dangerous. This time it's high in the air. Will anyone get to it? Not quite. Falls in no man's land. They get a single. Still one ball remaining in this 11th over. Bhavesh almost had his man. It's good display of bowling. 69 for 5 the score in the 11th over. Vishal is on strike now. Last ball. 127 needed of 55 deliveries. Tossed up. Goes in the air. Should be taken. No. Falling in no man's land. Will be a single. So at the end of 11 overs, it's 70 for 5. Himal into the attack. Has flicked into the gap. The ball's racing away. It's got the pace. It's got the legs. Has it got the gap as well? That's four. Was slightly angled onto the pads, and Vishal gets his first boundary. It's 12th over of the innings. 74 for 5 the score. Vishal, Tondwalkar, and Umesh, the two men out there in the middle. Starts the over the boundary, always putting pressure on the others. This time it's short, trying to cut. Oh, that was missed by the keeper again. Racing away towards the fence, but I think it'll be cut off. Good fielding. Good work by the man. Oh, they'll come back for two. Will they chance of a run out? Oh, yet again it is another single. So a dot ball, what should have been a dot ball, ends up in being a couple of runs and a comedy of errors of sorts. It's the 12th over of the innings. A lot of cricket yet to be played. Still another 9 overs, including this one. 9 overs remaining. Himal will continue. Ball number 3 outside off. He's cut the ball this time, and this time the ball was well inside the wide line. It's a dot ball. As the game has progressed, the pitch has started getting more and more difficult for batting. First game we saw high scoring affair. First innings of second game as well. Saw 190 odd. This time punched through the gap. Racing away, racing away. And it goes past the fence for four. Himal to continue. He'll hit for a couple of fours. Can he make a good comeback here? 80 for 5 is the score. It's punched. Oh, that's good fielding. Well, he put a foot out. That's never advised. But fortunately, did not do any physical damage to him. Saved a few runs for his side. Dot ball. 80 for 5 is the score. Last ball of the 12th. Last ball. Yorker, and he's got him. 6th wicket goes down. Brilliant Yorker, and Vishal has to go back to the pavilion. First ball that was down the leg side wide, signaled by the umpire. Again down the leg side, again another wide. Back to back wides. Coming left arm round again down the leg side. This time he's got some bat on it, straight towards short fine leg. Chance of a run out, but they decide not to run for it. Nachiket is the man at the non-strikers end. Mahesh bowling his first over number 13th. Down the leg side, that's another wide. Yet again. Oh, tried to sweep it. Appeal. Appeal. That's been given. The umpire raises his finger. 7th wicket goes down. 83 for 7. And Umesh, after a well-made 35, covering all his stumps. And, yep, if there was no bat, it was plumb in front. Look at the joy. New man in is Vaishak Shetty. Full toss. That's been driven into the gap. That's firmly hit, and that's going to be... Oh, good effort, but that's a 4. Very, very good effort, I must say. But it could not be stopped. Well, this is the challenge over. Just got the news from the centre. 8 runs challenge in this over. They've already scored 7. They need one more. Last run. Outside off. In the air, in the gap. That's going to be 4. And that's the end of it. End of the challenge over. As they've completed the target. Regardless, they've completed those 8 runs. And if this is the challenge over, the challenge has been completed. So they'll get 16. final over for Bhavesh Lakhani. He's bowled well today. Into his last over. 2 for 14 in his 3 overs. Leg spinner. Tosses it up. He tries to go across the line and Nachiket trying to hit a big stroke into the leg side. Completely misses it. Yet to get off the mark, Nachiket. Nachiket is on strike. Delivery outside off. That should be a wide. Saw him coming down and he tried to bowl the quicker one. But on that occasion, it's a wide. 7 overs remaining, 41 balls and 100 runs to win. Well, too much to do. He goes high in the air. Can this be caught? Fielder does not get to the ball. On the bounce it goes. Bhavesh could have got another wicket. And they get a single. Vaishak is on strike. Vaishak, strong lad. Drives it firmly. It hits the non-striker stump. They want the run. They want the run and they get a single there. "99 for 7. Bhavesh just adjusting the field. Even though the match is completely in the hands of the Z-Scaler Guardians. But still they want to win it perfectly. And it's high in the air this time. Will it be caught? Yet again falls short. And that single brings the 100 up. 100 up for the Newtonix Knights in the 14th over. It was high in the air and Umesh tried to get to the ball, but it was always falling short. Can Bhavesh get his 3rd wicket? Can he get his 3rd wicket? It's high in the air and oh, that's been dropped by the man. Mudassir, in fact, at point, put a hand out, tried his best. Very unfortunate there, Bhavesh. Bowled well. He's bowled really, really well. 3.5 overs, 2 for 19. Final ball of his spell. Can he get a 3 for? 3 is always better than 2. 95 needed of 37. We've seen some funny things happen in T20 cricket, but this is very, very difficult. In the air. In the air. And that's been dropped. Another dropped catch and Bhavesh is so unlucky. End of the over. 14 gone. 102 for 7. He ran into the attack. Outside off. That's slashed. And that's 4. No stopping that. Even the camera could not spot that. Brilliant. Brilliant shot. "106 for 7. Nachiket outside off and that's just inside the line. Yes. Good decision by the umpire. 19 needed of 34 deliveries. Time he pulls it into the leg side. They should run the first one hard. They are to come back for two, but I don't think that going to be possible. There's plenty of dew out there in the middle. Lot of dew. Hundred and another play and a miss. On that occasion, tried to cut the ball. Someone kept low as well, I must say. Kiran bowling well. He's bowling really, really well in the right areas. Kiran to continue. Uses his feet. That's a leading edge over the top, and that should be a boundary. Races away over third man for four. Unfortunate. Kiran, but Vaishak gets a four. Last ball off the 15th. Steps out, drives it straight towards extra cover. They'll be looking for two, and they'll be coming back for the second. That's good running between the wickets. Will they get three? Oh, yes, they do. That's good running. So that's the end of the over. 114 for 7 after the end of 15 overs. Change of angles. Going round the wicket. That's good bowling from Bhaskar. Outside off stump, bowling round the wicket, pulling away from the batter, away from the hitting range. Right arm round across, and look at that. Almost out of the frame. Bhaskar. 115 for 7. Tossed up delivery goes across the line as he found the gap. Not really. He's just straight to the man in the deep. Gonna be a single again. Coming over the wicket, or is he? No, continuing round across. $116 for 7. Tossed up delivery. Oh, that should have been stumped. That's missed by the keeper. Was an opportunity. Probably slipped out of the hand of the bowler. The batter missed out on a full toss, I must say. Ball. Oh, I tried to hit it really hard. Completely missed it. The keeper missed it as well. Gonna be a single buys. 117 now the score. Bowling the last ball of 16th over. 117 for 7. Newtonix Knights. 3 wickets left. Down the leg side. Wide ball. Last ball of the over. 118 is the score. On the leg side, is it? Oh, that's an inside edge. Ball's racing away. I guess they'll get a couple of runs quite comfortably in the end. 5 of the over. 16 gone. 120 for 7. Manoj introduced into the attack. Looks like a left arm bowler, left arm round. Coming touch driven. Punched, in fact. Oh, that's in the gap as well. That's 4. Beautiful shot by Vaishak. And he gets a boundary to his name. Full toss delivery. Just guide it into the gap and gets a boundary for himself. Newtonix Knights trying to get as close as they can to the total. On the leg side, and that's a wide. That's not the best of balls. When I don't know what happened there. Well, keeper threw the ball to the bowler's end, but the bowler was unaware. And a comedy of errors of shots. Wide and a single. Manoj must be disappointed. He goes down the ground. It's going to be cut off by the fielder in the deep. Will be another single. So, third ball. He goes over the top. This should be a boundary. The fielder tried his best but could not get to the ball. That's a boundary. Good shot off the back foot. Look at that. Bang, he goes over the head of the bowler. Man in the deep tried his level best, but always evading and eluding him. Manoj. Slightly expensive. It's a shot. Pulled. One bounce. Yet again, he's got a boundary. Third four of the over. Tossed up delivery. Goes over. Into the cover region. They look for two. Coming back for the second. That's good running between the wickets. What an innings this has been by Vaishak. Scored 29 of 14 deliveries. Still a ball left in the over. Expensive over this. 17 of it. Tossed up delivery. Goes into the leg side again. But this time straight towards mid wicket. Yes, they'll cross over for a single. End of the over. 18 of it. 17 gone. 138 for 7. Himal. Bowled the 18th over of the game. That's cut into the gap. Racing away towards the boundary, but there is a man in the deep. Will they come back for two? Will they come back for two? They decide not to. Well, Vaishak is halfway down the pitch and he's walked back to his end. 31 for him. Did a good knock, Vaishak, just to boost the confidence of his side, getting them closer to that total. 57 of 17 needed now. And Nachiket is on strike. Nachiket goes into the leg side. It's in the gap. Oh, that's a boundary. What a shot that is. 4 for Nachiket as well. Vimal, can he make a comeback? Outside off. Lane a miss. Looking for a wide, but the umpire says not a wide. It was inside the line. Vimal to continue. It's his second over. Good delivery, but it's in the gap. There is a man in the deep. Another single. Gets by Shark back on strike. Overpitched, driven firmly. That's footwork. Good footwork. Just a single. Good fielding. Very good fielding there. Last ball of the over. Another play and a miss. That's the end of the over. So 18 gone, 145 for 7, 51 needed of 12 deliveries. That's played into the leg side. Another single taken. Jitendra bowling the 19th over of the innings. Single of the first ball. Oh, and he's got him off the pads and crashes into the stumps. Gets another wicket to his name. And 8 down. It's a big, big wicket. Nachiket goes back to the pavilion. And the Newtonix Knights almost castling. That's a good delivery. Mahendra Soni gets off the mark though. into the gap, and he'll just get a single. How many will he get there? How many will he get there? At least a couple of runs. Vishak has come back for two. Good running between the wickets. Very, very good stuff here. $149 for 8. Steps out, plays it into the gap. Oh, there's a dog on the pitch. 150 up in the 19th over. Well, that's a dot ball and end of 19. 150 for 8 after 19. Himal to bowl the final over of the innings. Mathematically, it's impossible to chase this because they need 46 runs from here on. Himal will be bowling from the pavilion end. The final over, Vishak on 36. Can he get to a 50? Yorker punched down the ground. He'll get a single, give the strike to Mahendra. Five balls remaining. Steps out, goes down the ground, almost takes a non-striker out. But that'll just be a single again. Free hit. He goes down the ground. Oh, what a shot. 6 runs. Outside off. Brilliant Yorker. Brilliant Yorker. Very well bowled from Himal. Buys signaled by the umpire. Three balls remaining. He steps out. He goes in the air. He goes over third man. He goes for 4 again. Been an expensive over this. Runs coming in all shape and forms for the Newtonix Knights. Couple of balls remain. Mahindra is on strike. Another play and a miss, and they will cross over. Well, they do get the single eventually. Oh, he was looking for 2, Vaishak, and they decide not to take it. Wise signaled by the umpire. Himal Kumar. Last ball of the innings. The final ball of the innings. 31 needed of 1 ball. It's going to be a comprehensive victory, this one, for the Z-Scaler Guardians. Full toss and a single to finish things off, and a win in the end by 29 runs. Comprehensive. Yes, still a ball is remaining. The last ball drives it down the ground. Now, it's safe to say that it's a victory for the Z-Scaler Guardians.